I have found out I am a fan of speed. Just mainly drag racing G-forces
Like
and Alex.
mile an hour?
No, like 60 foot.
Yeah, okay.
That's why, like, my car, I'm so proud of my car. Like, yeah, I'm slow as shit. And, like, me and Alex raced in Chicago, and she blew by me like I was sitting still. Like, I was embarrassed. And she's like, I barely got you. I'm like, no, in the car world, like, if my friends saw this video of you going by me this fast, I would never get my man guard back.
But having somebody come around you is tough. Like,
yeah, I was going 194, and she had 18 mile an hour on me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's healthy.
Really fast when you're already going that fast.
Yeah.
But the car is so different too. You just watch that person. You just like there's nothing you can do in the car. You're just screaming to yourself.
I got my foot through the floor.
And her car is like, it's like a big car. Like, it's like a big bodied car. Like,
Yeah, it's
not
a
like
shoebox Chevy with like factory. It's all factory
Steel
dimensions.
steel
It's not
quarters.
raked. It's not stretched. Nothing.
Like, your car, like, sits low. It looks
Oh yeah,
low.
my
like,
car's
it's
4 inches
small.
extended. It's already got the drag coefficient of like a freaking arrow from the factory. So
Yeah, and that thing's like big. It's a big vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. It's awesome. It's one of the coolest cars you'll see on Sick Week.
Yeah, she's been 218 in it too.
Oh shoot, that's moving. And the big block in it's fairly simple too, right?
Yeah, I mean it's conventional heads, conventional block. Like there's nothing. You know, Dennis is great at building engines. You know, but the parts that he uses, you know, that's one of his like he's really proud of that. It's like they're going out there competing with the SMXs.
Yeah.
And they have an iron block, big block. He calls it the boomer motor.
Yeah, I was going to say that calls it the boomer motor.
Well, I was just talking to my buddy Brad Vasco about yesterday. We were like, man, like I think a lot of people don't realize you can build like a simple big block for as cheaper than some of these LSs and make more power
That's where I'm at now.
and simpler.
Yeah. I actually did the math. I'm like, I can build, if I built a cast aluminum big block, my car would weigh the same. A cast aluminum big block weighs the same as a Dart SHP Pro, which is what I have. It's like, I can make double the horsepower. What am I doing wrong here?
And not break half the block out the side and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
I don't have to wring its neck.
yeah.
It's like, why did nobody tell me about
I know.
these new big blocks
I know.
out? This new age technology.
Gosh, the internet's so wrong.
yeah.
But it is like, it's weird because, you know, the last 10 years, all I heard was LS. And then seems like all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait, there's actually a really cheap,
There's all these
easy
big blocks.
option.
Yeah.
You know, you can get like an RV motor.
Funny thing is, I went big block. I went from LS, I went single turbo LS in my Malibu, and I went twin turbo big block, but I did not know enough, and I blew it up twice. And it was a good big block. It was a Dart big block. Dart, my dad gave it to me. He ended up selling his car because I stole his motor out of it, and I feel bad for him, but that's okay.
Sorry, this guy Jimmy Dale texted me because he's on his way down.
Oh, yeah? Old Tom Gunner?
Yeah, trying to get me to do nitrous stuff.
I had nitrous on Uncle Sam.
We didn't spray it because we didn't think we could afford the rebuild if we did.
Yeah, that's kind of the tough part about nitrous is it does break parts. And as
does.
Jason said, it's the sexiest way to go fast. And bullhorns are cool,
Yeah, they are.
but you also have to get to that level of bullhorn is a high level nitrous.
Yeah, I mean, they also
Most
have,
people
like,
are thinking like 200 shot.
Yeah, they've got big bore space motor and all this other stuff. It's like, yeah, billet Hemis are cool too, like you said.
Yeah.
Pro lines are
Yeah.
cool too.
Yeah, it's like, 780 cubic inch big block's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
If we're gonna do the 900s or
Freaking, and that car, I mean, everything's cool about that car, Charlie Brown.
Does 40 pounds of flour make a big biscuit? That was my favorite saying in the world.
Yeah, it's kind of like the obvious, you know. But then when you talk again, like about the simple big blocks, it's not the obvious. For most people, they think you need some LS or like a junkyard LS. But I knew Rick Prospero with that green RX-7. That was like an RV motor.
Yeah, and
Or
he
like-
ran it years. A ladder bar car.
Yeah.
I think it was leaf spring. Leaf spring maybe with ladder bars. It was the weirdest setup in RX-7 ever with the big block, like you saying, with like S400s. They weren't like Pro Mod 88s or anything.
Yep.
They were like S400s, and he went 6s back before anybody. Like, I mean,
With like a Turbo 400 he built himself, and like him and his son just ran it, and it was on I think it was on a Big Stuff.
I didn't even know that. Oh my
I
gosh.
think at one time it
Old
was on
Stuff
a Big
3?
Stuff, yeah. And they were just making it work. They're like, yeah, well, when you make 10,000 hits down the track with the same combo, you figure it out.
Yep.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to the Bogetti Clips YouTube channel. For the full podcast, check us out on Bogetti Studios YouTube and all your audio platforms. Also, hit that subscribe button to not miss out on any of the new Bogetti clips coming up.